Okay, again, first step, whether or not it's an equation, greater than, less than, isolate. This one is not isolated. What do I need to do to isolate it? Add 7. Second, my pen is catching up. Add 7. Like that. And that's all we have to do. Okay? Now, second step, breakdown. I'm going to show you the way that we expect you to do this kind of problem. But if you end up doing it in a different way, I'll show you that other way in a second. You know, I won't mark off. I might in pre-cal, but in this class, if it gets you through, it's okay. But you do have to be right. Okay. The way that, let me explain it again on the number line. Here's the number line. We know that our expression, absolute value of our expression, is less than 41. So we know that our expression should be somewhere to the left of 41. That means less than, right? However, if our expression has a value that's in between negative 41 and 0, what happens when I take the absolute value? It flips the sign, but it's still between 0 and 41, and that's okay. Right? It's not okay if it's less than negative 41. Then when you take the absolute value, it's all the way up there. Okay, so it's okay if our expression is here or here. So our expression is, it's greater than, this is greater than negative 41 and it's less than 41. So normally the way that we would solve something like this is we would write it as a 3-part inequality. You're going to take this 5z plus 3 is less than 41, and then on the other side put negative 41. So it's showing the expression between negative 41 and positive 41. Do you see that? Negative 41 is less than our expression, and our expression is less than 41. So it's in between. Okay, now with the 3-part inequality, solve for the variable in the middle. What do I have to do first? Subtract 3. So this is negative 44 is less than 5z is less than 38. Then what? Divide by 5, right? So divide 5, divide 5, divide 5. So negative 44 fifths is less than z is less than 38 fifths. That's the solution. Okay, let me try to, I'm going to do that one more time, okay? Are we done writing on this? I think I have it up there again. Yes, I do. Okay, we still need to isolate it. Okay, but in the breaking down, I find a lot of times, even if I never said do it, you do it this way anyway. And I don't know whether it's just because you make the association with the equations and the greater thans, or because you were taught differently in the past. I don't know. But a lot of students, when they break this down, they say this. They say 5z plus 3 is less than 41. And then they write down that 5z plus 3 is greater than negative 41. So they've basically written this like it is without absolute value. And then they flip the sign and they make that opposite. Now, that's okay. It can still be right if provided one thing. You've got to connect those two with an and. Okay, at that point, it's a compound inequality tied together with the word and. Let me solve this. This is 5z is less than 41. Oh, sorry, 38. So z is less than 38 fifths. And this one, 5z, is greater than negative 44. So z is greater than negative 44 fifths. So when you graph it, right, the negative 44 fifths is to the left. The positive 38 fifths is to the right. Right. Z less than 38 fifths is open circle, shade to the left. Z greater than negative 44 fifths is open circle, shade to the right. So you got to at that point somehow indicate that you understand that the solution is just this area here. It's where they overlap. You can't just draw the graph and walk away from it and not show that you understand what that means. Right? It means that the answer is X is in between, or in this case it was a Z. It's in between negative 44 fifths and 38 fifths. That needs to come out in it somewhere.